Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Toto Johnson. Now, some of you might recognize me from Absolute Science and the Big Bang Bubble shows. When I'm doing those shows, I'm known as Professor Toto. But what you don't know is that when I was only 10 years old, I started performing as a clown and a juggler. And that's why I'm here today, to introduce all of you to juggling. Now, juggling can be very, very complicated, but it can also be very simple. So today, this is going to be a beginning juggling class. And for this class, you're going to need something very, very special. Now, it's very, very easy to find. It is right over here. Look at that. All it is a very simple plastic bag from your favorite grocery store or your favorite dollar store. You're going to need 3 of these for these classes. So run out and get yours right now. I'll wait. Oh, I'm kidding. You can get this anytime you want. Watch this video. So we are going to need 3 of these, but we're going to start with just one. We are going to find the very center of the bag. They usually put the center right near the middle. So we're going to take our fingers like this. Everybody do this with me. This is called clawing because it looks like a lobster claw. We are going to claw to hold the plastic bag. Let's do that again together. Claw, just like a lobster. There you go. Right like that. Now, the reason we are going to use the plastic bags to learn how to juggle is this. Did you see that? Look. The bag falls at half the speed of gravity. That makes it so much easier to throw and catch. So I want everybody to get one bag. We're going to start with just one bag. We are going to find the center and we are going to claw right there. Now I want you to just practice throwing it up in the air and catching it in the same hand. Great, let's do that together. Throw and catch. Throw and catch. We want to make sure that our eyes stay on the bag. Throw and catch. And remember, we don't want to catch like this. That's how you would catch a ball. We want to catch using our claws. So let's practice just a little bit. Throw and catch. Throw and catch. But we can't just do it with one hand. We have to do it with the other hand. So let's throw and catch. Throw and catch. And sometimes the bag might move away from you or it might move to the side. That's perfectly fine as long as you can throw and catch. Now let me tell you the next secret to juggling these bags. I'm going to put this down for one moment because I have to show you an X in the air. It's right here. Boom! Right there. Can you see that X right there? Boom! That X is going to be very, very important because every time we throw one of those bags, we want to put it right where that X is before we let go. So I'm going to put one right there to that X and let it go. Because I'm throwing it up there quickly and letting it go, it's going to float over automatically to the other hand. So let's try that. We find the center of the bag, we grab it with our lobster claw, and we're going to put it right up to that X and let it go. It looks like this. Look at that! Perfect! I'm going to do it with my other hand. To the X and let it go. And catch it with my claw on the other side. So let's do that together. Does everybody have their bag? Here we go. To the X and let it go and catch it with the other hand. Good job. Let's do that this way. Perfect. Let's do that a few times together. Always bring it up to that X. Remember where that X is right there? Always let it go right at the top of that X. Perfect. Let's do a few more throws together. Back and forth. Now, is that juggling? No, that's not juggling. We don't have enough bags yet. So let's go on to our second bag. Here's another bag. Remember, we have to find the middle and hold it in our lobster claw. So we have one in each hand. Now we're going to do the same thing that we just did. We're going to put one hand right up there to that X and let the bag go. And it's going to start to float down. But we can't catch it in this hand. We have a bag in that hand. So when this one starts to float down, we quickly have to put that bag up into the air and let it go. Remember, always bringing it to the X. So it's going to look like this with our hands. I'm not going to let go just yet. 1, 2, just like that. But this time, I'm going to let go. So I'm going to let go here, and then I'm going to let go there. But remember, as a bag comes down, you need to catch it on that side. So it looks like this. 1, 2, catch, and catch. Just like that. Let's do that together. Does everybody have 2 bags? Perfect. Here we go. 1, 2, catch, catch. Did you see I almost dropped it? But that's okay. A lot about juggling is a lot about dropping. So it's okay to drop. Every juggler in the world drops. It's due to gravity. But that's a whole science class. That'll be on another video. Are you ready to practice? Here we go. 1, 2, catch, catch. Let's do that again. 1, 2, catch, catch. Now we need to practice doing from the other side. So start with your opposite hand this time. 1, 2, catch, catch. 1, 2, catch, catch. Let's do that one more time together. 1, 2, catch, catch. Perfect! Now is that juggling? No, that's not juggling. You see, we're using 2 hands and 2 bags. It doesn't actually become juggling until you use more objects than you have hands. So we need to add 3. This is where it becomes real juggling. But we have to go back to the beginning because we don't have 3 hands. That means we need to hold 2 of the bags in one hand to start with. So let me show you how we're going to do that. I'm going to find the center of bag number 1. I'm going to pull up a little end like this, just like this. And I'm going to use my pinky finger and my ring finger to hold that bag, just like that. All right, everybody hold it just like that. Good job. Because I'm going to need these 3 fingers to hold bag number 2. So let's find the center of bag number 2. And we're going to use like a little miniature pincher right there to hold that. So now we can hold 2 bags in one hand. The secret now is to practice throwing one bag up and still holding the second bag. So we're going to only let go with the top bag. The bag that's being held with our thumb, our middle finger, and our pointer finger. It looks like this. Did you do it? Can you do it? Remember, hold the first bag right there. Don't let that bag fall. Let's try that again. And again. Great job, everybody. Now we are ready to actually juggle. So remember, we hold bag number 1 with our pinky and our ring finger. We hold bag number 2 with our middle finger, our pointer finger, and our thumb. Now we need bag number 3. Remember, find the center, hold it in your claw. Now let me explain how this works. We start exactly the same way we just did. We throw that top bag up to that X and we let it go. Do you remember what we did next? That's right. We threw bag number 2. So we're going to throw bag number 2. But remember, we still have a bag in this hand right over here. So when bag number 2 starts to come down, you throw bag number 3. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3. And that's That's one juggle. But if you keep going, that's when it becomes real juggling. So let's keep going. I'm going to throw 1, 2, 3, and every time one comes down and I catch it, I'm going to put that back up to that X. So my hands will be doing this pattern over and over and over. So let's do that together. Well, why don't you just watch me the first time and then we'll do it together. It looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that is how you juggle. So let's do that together, boys and girls. Let me show you how we hold it one more time. Bag number 1 goes right there. Bag number 2, right there. And bag number 3. Let's all juggle together. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're doing it! Great job, kids! And now you know how to juggle. But remember, there's lots of ways to juggle. I'm going to be doing another video later on with more advanced juggling. I'm also going to teach you how to make your own juggling balls. And besides that, there are lots of tricks that you can experiment with. Why, once you're good at juggling, why don't you try throwing 1 in the middle and 2 on the outside, just like this. Oh, you can throw them over the top if you want. It's amazing. I love juggling. I hope you do too. And I hope to see you again really, really soon. Bye-bye, everybody.